funny things, and this is a very expensive phone. This is the basic one, so this one is about $1,700, and I think the biggest one is $2,400. That's a lot of money for a phone, but we're gonna break down, debunk why it's so much and why they charge us so much. But you don't just get a phone, you get a very, very good quality phone. So as you can see, this is the box, very basic, nothing special. I'm pretty sure, but this is maybe my imagination, that last year with the previous iPhone generations, they didn't have this plastic cover on there. Now I have to say, this is a very impressive phone look-wise. I just had to pick it up, and believe it or not, it's actually quite a heavy thing. I mean, no joke, this is a very nice, this is purple, I think deep purple my father ordered. I have the yellow one, basically a Lamborghini, but look at the camera has to be so good on this thing. Just gotta make sure I don't drop it. So nothing special or extra, known for the previous iPhones, got the inboard, got these speakers. Pretty sure this one has on the back as well, but it's a very, very nice color. I cannot lie and say that it's not nice, it's gorgeous. Got the front, so let's unwrap this. There's the phone itself. This thing is a beauty. Also, my dad bought an iPhone case, so we're gonna put the phone aside for a second. It's actually very difficult getting this phone. Like I said, you don't get much special, just a little white cable, basic cable. There's no earphones. They stopped doing that a while ago, which is kind of disappointing. Nowadays, when it comes down to Apple, you're not really paying for the accessories, you're paying for the product itself, the phone, which in most cases, and like most phones and glasses, when it comes to $800 to $1,200, you get the whole package bundle, meaning basically with Razer and Rogue. You get the whole entire package, earphones, everything. Apple, I suppose, is just very greedy for money, so that's why they do it. I don't believe it's got anything to do with the environment. That's just a lot of bullshit, to be honest. We all know that. So I wonder, we get Apple stickers though, at least. Designed by Apple in California. Nothing too spectacular. So where's the book? Normally they give you like a book, tell you how it works. Okay, I guess not. Maybe it's actually hidden down here. No, it's not. I do apologize for some noises in the background. Those are the horses in the stable. They're not even supposed to be there. So really, package-wise, it's nothing exceptional. Rather disappointing. Like I said, Apple really mainly focuses on the product itself. That's what's supposed to catch the eye. This is a 256 gigabyte. I mean, look at this thing. I gotta say, it's very, very nice. But then again, I don't see the point in getting a phone every year. So I'm wondering, has it been charged up? Has it been? Oh, there we go. Oh, this is very nice. It's a curved edge. I think. I don't know. I don't think my phone has that. But very nice. The starting up screen. Yeah, my dad gets a phone every 2 years. He had the previous iPhone, and I just have the iPhone XR bought recently. Hello, there we go. Looks very nice. Do I think it's worth 1,600 plus? We'll find out just now. So we gotta go swipe up properly. Well, what are we supposed to do now? We're just supposed to tap on it. We'll find out, I suppose. There you go. English. Select your country or region. More countries and regions. Oh, it's very smooth. I think. Oh, this is very smooth. Smoother than my phone. My brother has the Rogue gaming one, so this is my phone, and you can see it's got a different edge than this iPhone 14. It's also tall. Dude, this thing's way bigger than my phone. It's way, I want to say it's the same thickness. Buttons are similar almost. There's no identical feature really with that, except that it's got 3 cameras or things to zoom in. Flashlight is set up different. This is my phone. I bought this a few months ago. Man, if I gotta be honest, a phone like this is for me personally way too big. Like I said, my dad doesn't even need phone like this. I don't know why he wants it. I guess he just wanted to buy it, I suppose. Screen is very, very smooth. Oh man, it's beautiful. So we're gonna find out the Netherlands. Where's the Netherlands? A lot of countries, wow. honestly know why this is so expensive compared to the other iPhones. You know, I normally don't go further than 800 bucks for a phone, and I think it's very expensive. But then yet again, my father, what he does basically, he uses it for 2 years and then he sells it or gives it upon somebody else. So I'm actually having a very hard time finding the Netherlands. Is it even in this list? Yeah, oh, it's Netherlands. Okay, so setting up language in Dutch. Hello, quick start. Bring your current iPhone or iPad near this iPhone to sign in and set up. If your other iPhone or iPad doesn't show options for setting up this iPhone, make sure it's running iOS 11 or later and has Bluetooth turned on. You can also set up this iPhone manually. So I'm not going to set it up because this is my father's phone. You know, and it's crazy. I'm speaking about the price of this phone as well. Some people would obviously say, you know, nothing justifies the price of a phone or technology. You know, as hard as it maybe sounds, your opinion is not valid because at the end of the day, you don't decide the market prices of these products. You know, Apple and retailers, they decide, you know, with each other, okay, listen, we're going to make this, blah, 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 this is what it's going to cost per product, and eventually we're going to sell it for 1500 plus. Do I think it's worth it? Honestly, if it's that much money, it's got to be worth it eventually. It's a very slick phone, very nice deep purple, like a moon type, as you can see the pictures. I mean, it's really gorgeous, like a metallic brush finish. But you be the judge for me. Do you think a phone is worth almost $2,000? You let me know down in the comments below. And we didn't even check if it had Apple stickers. So yeah, a lot of people like me, myself, I would have to say, this whole environmental friendly thing is just nonsense. We both know it's not the reason why they are giving less but less, you know. I understand the main focus for them is the product itself, I understand, but it's very greedy at the same time. I mean, my opinion, what you can buy with $1,600 with other brands or less and get more is outstanding. But then my personal opinion is iOS and Android is a whole different thing, you know. My personal preference is iPhone because I grew up with it. It's for me, now speaking out of personal reasons, for me it's the best. My phone never crashes. When it does crash, it's the apps on the phone, not the phone itself. My phone is very, very fast. So let's check it out. I don't know if we got stickers. We do. Awesome. Whatever you do, make sure you never lose this. Very important to put your SIM card in. You gotta be kidding me, right? They only give you one sticker. I remember they used to give you like 3-4 stickers in every box back in the days. It does make an unboxing rather more dissatisfying, knowing the fact every year they're gonna reduce the amount inside the box. Very unfortunate. Now you could also, for $235 plus, get it insured yearly, which is bullshit in my opinion. We don't do that. I can understand if you may want to get a phone like this insured because it took you a while to get. But then also my argument would be, you know, if it takes so long to get a phone like this, why just not get something in a different class range? I could afford this without a problem, but I'm not greedy when it comes to money. I like to know if it's worth it. And like I said, my dad thinks it's worth this money to pay for it. I don't. It's still a phone at the end of the day. I don't care what you say. Oh, but you know, you're paying for this. You do realize it costs them absolutely nothing to produce a phone nowadays. Doesn't that cost them much? Especially if it's all made in China, because it's the cheapest country to produce mega things in. Trying to find an English one, can't find. guy's going to do that. So I thought, might as well show you the case that he bought. Let's put it in there. Personally, I think this looks really cool. Got the orange on the side, reminds me of camouflage. Paper Round Empire yanked off. Very nice. My dad doesn't like the case, but it's a really nice phone. It is really big, however, but it's a perfect size. It actually feels smaller than this previous iPhone that he has now at the moment. But what a beauty of a phone in that deep purple color. That's something else, never seen that before. You see, me personally, when I buy a phone, I use it for 2.5 to 3+ years. That's me. My dad, however, maybe 2 years or something. It's very strange. Now I wonder, just like you, why does my dad buy such an expensive phone every 2-3 years? I honestly couldn't tell you why. I mean, there's no real reason. He doesn't really use his phone much, so it makes me question what's the point of him having such a pricey phone in this case, I can't read his mind. It's none of my business. He just said to me, I just want the phone. I'm like, that ain't no real good reason, but understandable. Have a nice day. I'm happy with my XR because I think the XR is perfect. It's not too big, it's not too small, and it's fast. It's actually one of the best phones I've had in a very long time. Obviously, iPhone and Apple throughout the years have gone slimmer in a way of production. This thing, with the size, let's try and put it in the pocket. I can't put it in my pocket, I can guarantee you that right now. That's the only downside about these big ass iPhones. You can't put them in your pocket, it's just not possible. Okay, it's possible, hardly. But what do you think? Let me know down in the comments below. Is it worth between $2,300? Or do you think it's just another overpriced Apple product? So let's basically do a little recap in what comes in the box. Obviously, you get the iPhone 14 Pro Max 256GB, or you got the two other options. You even have a 1TB. That one's $2,300 plus. Ridiculous. You get a charging cable, and what I just figured out, there's no actual adapter. What is going on? You get some instruction paper, nothing too special. Each phone and every tablet gets that basically. I was wondering where the English version was. I found it, let's read it out. Battery and charging. An iPhone battery should only be repaired by a trained technician to avoid battery damage, which could cause overheating, fire, or injury. Batteries should be recycled or disposed of separately from household waste and according to local environmental laws and guidelines. Okay, lasers. Oh, what is that? The proximity sensor, the true depth camera system, and the LiDAR scanner contain one or more lasers. These laser systems may be disabled for safety reasons if the device is damaged or malfunctions. If you receive a notification on your iPhone that the laser system is disabled, you should always have it repaired by Apple or an authorized service provider. Improper repair and modification goes a little bit further. Or use of non-genuine Apple components in the laser system may prevent the safety mechanics. I had an issue like that with one of my older iPhones. It was secondhand, and honestly, there's nothing wrong with secondhand. Some cases it's better than first, right? But my phone was crap. The battery was really bad, so it would be in 10 minutes 20%, and you charge it 5 minutes later it's 90%. So I had a lot of issues with like the previous secondhand phones, and that's why I eventually decided to say, I'm done with this. Most of the time the products they put into the iPhone isn't genuine Apple product. It's second market hand grab, and it has a major effect. I mean, you're still paying $400 for second hand, so you won't expect to get the best, obviously, right? That's it. That's what literally comes in the box. Let me know down in the comments below. this is a phone that's already 3 years old that I have. In a way, if it's not new generation, I don't follow the hype personally. I just buy